Hey Business Warriors, welcome to the show. Now, the inflation figures were released this morning at 8:30 a.m. and I might as well just be doing this because, hold on, let me just sort this out. Inflation for 2021 was 7% for the year. Now that the December figures have been added in, that is the highest in a 12-month period since 1982, the highest in 40 years. Now I actually have the press release from the Bureau of Labor Statistics right here, and let's go through it and we'll have a look at which sectors of the economy have really been driving inflation, and some of these you might be able to guess. So we have actually seen the largest price increases in food, shelter, and used cars and trucks. Now with food right now, supply chain shortages have driven price increases. A lot of people online these days seem to be sharing pictures and videos of empty shelves. I can't say I have seen that much of that out here in the countryside where I live in New York State. However, I did see some supply updates in my local supermarket like this one. Due to ongoing production shortages, many frozen breakfast items are in short supply. Oh man, so I can't get my frozen breakfast. I'll have to go to McDonald's instead, get one of those little apple pies. Those are really good. But anyway, food in total rose 6.3% for the year, so a little bit under the total averaged out CPI for that larger basket of goods. Then with used cars and trucks, there has been a phenomenon over the past 2 years where people have been able to sell their lightly used cars and trucks, okay, certain models that are in high demand. For example, I think the Kia Telluride is one of them that you've been able to sell these. You know, if you buy it and you have it for 2 or 3 months and then you sell it, you can actually profit several $1,000s by selling it. And no wonder, because used cars and trucks have appreciated in price 37% throughout 2021, according to this new data released today. Now, gasoline has also been something that has increased in price steadily throughout 2021. However, there is some kind of slight good news with gasoline. It did actually come down slightly, 0.5%. in December, but that doesn't really make a dent in the fact that it has increased almost 50% throughout 2021. Now this is one that really hits me, guys, because I went from a modest 1.5 liter Ford to a 3.6 liter V6 Jeep last year, and it really hits me at the pump. It cost me almost $70, actually no, over $70 now to fill up my tank. So gas being up 50% for the year, oh my God, it hits me right there. And in addition to gas, home heating oil was up 41% and electricity was up 6.3%. So how did the markets react to this news this morning? Well, Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies immediately rallied as soon as the news was released. That's kind of obvious with Bitcoin being a deflationary asset. It's limited to 21 million Bitcoin, so it's kind of the opposite of inflation. It's deflation. It's basically the opposite of the US dollar. So a lot of people see it as a hedge against inflation. What might surprise you is that stock markets actually rose slightly today. The Dow Jones, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, etc. That probably was because the 7% inflation figure was maybe already priced in. Okay, there had already been estimates by Dow Jones that it would be 7%. It didn't surprise. If it had been 7.3, 7.4, maybe we would have seen, markets getting spooked. In addition to that, Jay Powell was actually testifying in Congress yesterday, and he did speak very confidently about the US economy as well.
The economy no longer needs or wants the very highly accommodative policies that we've had in place to deal with the pandemic and the aftermath.
So that probably reassured investors, combined with the fact that there were no surprises in the inflation figures. It was pretty much what had been predicted. And we actually may be starting to see peak inflation. Since we've seen a few things like gas prices just start to come down a little bit, maybe we're at the peak. We've got Fed rate hikes and tightening of monetary policy on the horizon, most probably coming in March this year. And there's probably going to be 4 rate hikes this year, according to estimates by Goldman Sachs. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave your thoughts below. Also, if you're in the market for a new brokerage app, you can get 2 free stocks. One of them could be valued up to $3,000. Luck of the draw what you get for signing up for the brokerage app Webull. I'll put the link in the description if you want to take advantage of that offer. All right, guys, thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This video cost me $800 to film.